Well, folks, it's officially official. The USS Dwight D. Eisenhower aircraft carrier strike group is headed to Israel as we speak. Yesterday, I told you all that there were rumblings that this was a possibility, and now today, we know it's official. Now, that's a lot of firepower to be sending to Israel for just no reason. We're going to have 2 aircraft carrier strike groups strategically right off the coast of Israel. I'm just saying, that's a lot of muscle to be having out there if you don't plan on flexing it. And from the looks of things, we plan on flexing that muscle. But what's weird is that this news is dropping right along with the news that the U.S. death toll has risen again. Now, over 22 Americans have been confirmed dead in Israel. And I want you all to pay attention because they dropped this news right beside each other for a reason. Every day, they'll report, the American death toll has risen to this number. And then you'll hear, and we're sending an aircraft carrier. And then tomorrow, the American death toll has risen to this number. And now we're sending more ammunition. It's kind of like we want to keep trying to feed you information so you are, less opposed to this other information we're about to give you. Hey, 22 Americans died. Hey, we're also sending, a whole nother aircraft carrier strike group to Israel. You know what I mean? These news stories are coinciding for a reason. They're dropped alongside each other for a reason. But if you think things have been bad over the past couple of days, I can assure you that you have not seen nothing yet. We have not seen anything yet. Over the past couple of days, they've been carrying out airstrikes. And yeah, some of the scenes are horrific. But what they've been doing is they have been softening the battleground. Carrying out these little airstrikes on certain targets before they really get to business, because they've already announced that they are about to do a full-scale ground invasion. It's imminent. They're building their forces up. They're getting them in position. They're, getting all of their last little ducks in a row before they're about to start rolling into Gaza, and who knows what else may spark from this, but we are about to see a full-scale ground invasion. Now, Gaza, it's only like 25 miles long and about 6 miles wide, but it's a heavily dense, populated area. Tons of buildings and now tons of rubble. This is going to get ugly. I would not want to be a soldier on the ground out there. This is going to be a whole nother level of urban warfare, if you know what I mean. But let's go ahead and check in and see what the news has to say about all of this.
The Israeli Defense Force, IDF, is now readying their forces and stockpiling supplies near the Gaza Strip. And as a full on-ground invasion, we are told, is imminent. Israel says 300,000 plus reservists have been called up to fight and are nearing the border with Gaza, setting up what will be a historic theater, in military terms, of urban warfare. Israel has now set up an out for Gaza. Hamas terrorists against the IDF, also continuing to exchange artillery strikes. Israeli citizens in the town of Ashkelon screaming in fear as missiles were hitting earlier this morning. You can see the black smoke billowing from the ground after that particular strike, and smoke also filling the Gaza city skyline after a near constant stream of Israeli strikes on Hamas targets. That's been in the last hour. It's dark there now, and you can still see smoke. In some neighborhoods, nearly nothing remains but rubble and debris. And the first shipment of ammunition and military aid has arrived in Israel. It got there late last night while the USS Gerald Ford aircraft carrier was sailing to the eastern Mediterranean. It also has arrived, and the Eisenhower is on its way at this point as well.
So this ground invasion could start any moment now. Maybe by the time you're watching this video, it will have already started. My prediction is that most likely either by the end of the night, early morning. But it's important to note that several countries and several terrorist groups have warned if Israel does, in fact, go in on the ground and have a ground campaign in Gaza, that they're going to step in. Pakistan said that it's going to start sending Hamas weapons and missiles to use against Israel. Iran has threatened that they may get involved. And Hezbollah has threatened that they are going to attack the aircraft carrier that America has sent. Now, I don't know if they're capable of that, but if they try, then we already know what that means. But maybe America wants that, because it looks like we want full-scale war over here in the Middle East. I guess it's good for business. I think there's several other reasons why we want war. I'll get into that in a future video, but for now, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below, because it looks like this situation is going to get even worse by the time we're all talking again on my next video. So drop your comments below, hit the thumbs up, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell, and I'll talk to you all soon in the next video.